I'll have to say this is the first game I've coached in orange tennis shoes, and I kind of like it. Get a lot more stomping and get up and down the floor a little bit more. We started, I think, the first 4 minutes slow, but we came around, and I will say this: after we got back from Auburn, our emphasis, not too often do we get out rebounded, and we thought that coming into this game, our defense was going to be huge because Alabama is so athletic. So all we did the last 2 days is work on our defense and rebounding. So I don't know if our offense was sluggish or slow, but we chose to make a commitment on the other end. And I thought once we settled in, and I'll take the out of bounds, we usually run a 2-3 zone, and they hit 2 quick threes, and so we threw out our zone for the rest of the day. We weren't going to run it anymore because we couldn't seem to guard a 3-point shooter. But outside of that, I thought our defense was solid. Once we settled down and understood that we needed help side defense, but it was a good effort by our team.
Holly, were you concerned at all that this was kind of a special occasion, not just another SEC game, with Pat and her foundation being honored and all? Are you concerned that the team and the emotional aspects of that might lose a little bit of edge?
Well, John, we talked about that, and actually we showed a couple of films before the game of people honoring Pat and just what this game meant to her and to our team. So I thought they were prepared. I thought that they wanted to play this in honor of Pat, and hopefully Pat saw what she has built this program on, and that's hard work and a foundation of defense and rebounding. That's a lot of what we talked about, and we talked about Pat's sacrifices and what she's meant to everyone. So absolutely, we used it to honor her and not really be worried or anything of that nature. We just wanted to make sure we represented UT and Pat in the fashion that we needed to.
Holly, you keep saying you guys aren't really working on offense, but you shot what, nearly 62% in the first half, 54. Maybe that's working, just not.
Yeah, we don't even need to shoot, or I don't know. I'm going to say this: when you shoot 53%, you're getting good looks, and we got good looks because number one, our defense got us good looks, and we got the ball inside. So if that's the case, yeah, we should shoot a high percentage because at the half our 2 post players were 10 for 10. So I don't know. I just we just have to rely on our defense to create our offense, and we did. I think Kyra Jolette, they coached the 3-point shooting today. We were 1 for 11, so we just have to get on them about their. But everything else, we shot the ball well because we got it inside. We got good looks.
Those 2 post players timed out. I think they were combined 3 of 15 Thursday. So what was the difference for them?
Well, I think Thursday they rushed everything they did, and I think they today just settled down and read their defense and made the right play for them. They needed a move and a counter move tonight, and I thought they did both. I thought in Auburn we were nervous. We were nervous with the basketball. They made us play fast, and we didn't handle it very well.
Can you talk specifically was the biggest challenge guarding this team? You mentioned help defense. They've got numerous players that they're so fast paced, they just don't right at you.
Yeah, I think Alabama's the score is not indicative to Alabama's talent. I think they've got great talent. They're athletic. First 4 minutes, we struggled to defend them. And when you get up on the ball, which we wanted to do, and you're guarding a great athlete, and you're up on the ball, you have to rely on your help side defense. And I thought the first 4 minutes our help side was non-existent. And then once we addressed some things, our help side was a lot better. But Alabama is one of the most athletic teams that we have played. Just from one through just their whole team, very athletic.
Holly, 2 games coming up, at Vanderbilt and Notre Dame here, significant not just SEC, but
Absolutely.
frankly, in every game. What do you think you really need to do to improve upon as you go forward?
Well, you know, John, we've talked a lot about discipline, and we have to be extremely disciplined for the next 2 games, whether it's on offense or defense. Can't turn the ball over on these 2 teams because they capitalize on your turnovers. You got to make plays. You got to make stops. It's like Auburn. When we needed stops, we got stops towards the end. And Vanderbilt's it's a healthy rivalry for both teams. It's a tough place to play. They're very offensive minded. We're very defensive minded. So what's going to give? And our opportunity to establish on the national level against Notre Dame as well. So 2 huge games for us, huge for this week, and we need to be mindful that we got to focus on Vanderbilt first. But then as coaches, we got to prepare obviously for Notre Dame as well at the same time. So I know Notre Dame's important for us, but it's important for us to get an SEC win, and that will be our first and foremost focus.
Final question.
Coach, how much morale boost was today's win on such an emotional day going into these next 2 key games?
I'm sorry.
How big a morale boost was today's win going into these next 2 key games for your team?
Well, we talked a lot about passion, and I thought the game against Florida at times and against Auburn, we didn't have a lot of passion. We didn't play up to our ability and play hard all the time. And so today, that's all we put on the board was passion, and just talked about playing hard, playing for yourself, playing for Pat Summitt, just getting to a point where you're passionate about what you do. So it was a big boost for us. And I hope it gives us a lot of momentum going into the Vanderbilt game. So we focused on it. We focused on just how we play, just playing hard. And we keep telling them, if you play hard, great things will happen. And I thought today we played extremely hard, and we got good looks, and great things happened. So it goes hand in hand. I can draw up all the plays I want. I can tell them what kind of defense to run. But it takes players making plays. And it takes them to come in and have a heart for what they do. And I think they did just that.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
All right, thank you all.